We had another meeting, IP and standard parties, where we had yesterday talked about IP policies and standards. This was a highlight. We had, Honorable Member of Parliament, Mr. Janardhan Swamy. He was retired from Cisco. He was a technical guy who went on, took on politics. And, he came and shared what actually happens inside the Parliament if he wants to make some change. What are the difficulties? And we still partner with him, and we continue to work with him. We talked about the America Invents Act when it came. We had two controllers come into our meetings. The previous controller, Mr. Korean, and the present controller as well came in for the meetings, and we had really good sessions there where we were able to influence on some of the things that has actually happened. One is, automizing everything that patent office is doing, making it easy on companies to file foreign filing permissions, and some of the reform issues. We talked about way forward for IP enforcement for our borders. We had a special event last year, like I said, with ITAG. We had a new group called Patent Analysis Group. So it was earlier just IP policy and mainly for IP attorneys. But we added the analysis group in the 17th meeting. We've talked about so many things. But okay, let me just come to this. What we want to do, and why we're here as well, is we want to go to the next step. Right? One of the main things that we want to do is impart IP education to students, IISc and LSAR, partner with them. We plan to go and teach, so that we bring up some good IP attorneys for the country in the future. We want to also build government relationships with key departments. We're already doing that, and we'll continue to do it. We're thinking of exploring about registering IHIP as a formal society. I don't know how far that will go, but we are still under discussion. Okay, that is that. I just want to, when I was coming here, I was thinking, and you might have heard the story from me before. When Taj Mahal was built by Shah Jahan, he ordered, it took about 20,000 people, about 20 years to build that monument. And at the end, he said, cut the hands off of everyone. Right? And that sounds like IP protection to me, or IP enforcement to me. Because, he gave the patent laws that he didn't want another monument to be built again, so all he said is just cut off the hands. Right? And I don't know if the world is really coming back to that. Are we really using patents? And if you look at any patent law, it really says it is for the betterment of science and technology. Right? And I want to ask an open question. Is that really happening? If you look at the basis of patent law, it is a contract between the assignee and the government, and it says you share everything. About a written description of the invention is out in the public, so that people can look at it and improve. Is that really happening, or are we using patents? Are we using patents for the right purpose or not? It's just an open question. So that maybe we can debate at the end of it if we have time. With that, I would like to turn over to Dr. Mangla for her presentation on Section 8. And we don't have a general theme for this, so we're talking about different topics, but we're going to go into depth of these 4 or 5 topics that we're going to talk about.